Well, good morning to you, Naledi, and to the viewers at home. Well, the first thing that at least we need to get an understanding on is whether Advocate Dalimpofu will be present in today's proceedings, because he's the person who's supposed to cross-examine the witness, which is Ms. Nelisiwe Thejane, a senior manager in the Office of the Public Protector. You'll recall that previously there has been a to and fro around whether Advocate Dalimpofu has actually withdrawn or not from representing Advocate Mkhwebane. But it has been clarified previously that Advocate Dalimpofu is still on the brief of the Public Protector, but whether he is going to be present today, it's still something that we still need to get an understanding on. And as I speak to you now, we have not really seen them present in the chambers. And therefore, that the proceedings of today will really depend on whether Advocate Dalimpofu does pitch up to do the cross-examination.
Yeah, and we have had Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane speak up about that even during the sitting, essentially saying that she has not been abandoned by her legal representatives. I mean, let's get the clarity as well on what we have heard from Advocate Mkhwebane herself.
Well, Advocate Mkhwebane has maintained that after consulting with the instructing attorneys, Theo Sianejo, they've maintained that they are still on the brief of the Public Protector, and by extension, that senior counsel, which is Advocate Dalimpofu, is also still on the brief of the Public Protector. So on that front, in terms of the word, that is clarified. But in terms of the physicalness of whether they are going to be present today, it's still up in the air. And we'll have to wait for 10 o'clock and see whether they're going to actually pitch up for today's inquiry and sitting. However, what we do need to understand is that at the moment, there is only 2 outstanding witnesses by the inquiry evidence leaders, and their time has actually, been done. And now the only thing that needs to happen is that Advocate Dalimpofu does need to do the cross-examination of Ms. Nelisiwe Thejane as well as Mr. Niels van der Merwe before the Public Protector calls her own witnesses. But the spanner in the works again here is that the proceedings of the inquiry are going to be slightly delayed because there is a constitutional court case that talks to the issues that relate to the suspension of the Public Protector as well as appeals by various parties. So that hearing is going to be on the 24th of this month. So some of the issues will have to be made or put in abeyance, and the Public Protector is only expected to actually start with her witnesses after that hearing has been done. But in terms of the timelines or the proposed timelines of the inquiries, that this inquiry is expected to take up until the end of March for it to make recommendations to the National Assembly.
Yeah, Bulelani, let's leave it there. Thank you so much for unpacking that for us. What is going to be quite a complex process moving forward. That day, our reporter Bulelani Phillip bringing us the latest on that one.